Summer is too good of a holiday to have just once a year, so late July is summer Halloween, and for today's summer Halloween special, we are going to the United States Geological Survey to learn about creepy climate impacts. We have about half a dozen creepy climate impacts that they made cartoons for. Next on tap are the zombie salmon. Using all their energy to swim upstream, Pacific salmon start to decay after spawning. Still alive, their skin starts to rot as their bodies shut down, becoming the living dead. And our next creepy climate impact is the ghost moose. Warmer temperatures allow tick numbers to grow in the winter and overwhelm the moose population. The moose scratch their fur off, exposing the skin and thin white hair underneath, earning the name Ghost Moose. And our next creepy climate impact is the ghost forest. Rising sea levels flood woodlands and overtake the fresh water that trees rely on. Salty water poisons the trees, leaving behind a ghost forest of dead and dying timber. Next, we have zombie fires that rise from underground. They can lay dormant in peat deposits underground that smolder and burn over the winter. And this can pop up in unexpected places. And our next creepy climate impact is the voices from the grave. Make me read a long word, will you? Paleoecologists analyze ancient fossils to reconstruct Earth's past climate. These messages from beyond the grave inform modern climate science. Not as freaky as the others. And here, the US Geological Survey didn't get around to captioning this one, but this is ghost fauna. These are a type of shrew that lives in Florida here that are depicted, and their habitat is being wiped out. Ghost fauna are animals that can no longer live in their homes once water covers their land, for example, when sea levels rise. Just like ghost forests are forests of trees that couldn't survive once the area was flooded, ghost fauna are animals that can no longer live in their homes once water covers the land. For example, the Florida least shrew, an insectivore found in the Florida Keys, is disappearing as its island habitat shrinks with sea level rise. The North American least shrew, which lives on low-lying... Make me pronounce this. Okay, should've... Delmarva Peninsula off Chesapeake Bay is also threatened by rising waters. Animals displaced by sea level rise are at risk of disappearing forever. Once they do, all that will be left behind are the phantoms of their memory. The United States Geological Survey also put out a series of cartoons for these climate cryptids that explain climate change concepts while using some of our mythological creatures from North America. But that is a story for October Halloween. Hope you enjoyed.
And if you would like to be involved in an ecological restoration project around the Twin Cities of Minnesota, you can find us the third Saturday morning of every month at Olson Middle School Pond at the corner of 102nd Street and Johnson Avenue in Bloomington, Minnesota. Hope to see you there.